like kind of this style, but he's like, I want to try something new. And I was like, okay. Alright, so I'm taking pictures on my stove where my light is. So it's pretty good light. I believe this is Buckeye Burrow. There's even a ring like that. Little blue ring. That's awesome. I think this is the right one.
Not as bad as I knew it was. Yeah. Garbage. It's garbage. So you had it come. What are you Sailor. Right, double vision. Yeah. I think I have. Nope, that's
All right, kids. I'm actually really excited to watch this match because I'd like to watch Julie play one pocket here and see how she's picked up the game, being she's one of our finest women players in the state of Ohio. For many years, she's been top player in any bar table game. Who knows?
the off season.
But today's a streaming day, and I have people telling me, "Oh, there's a big boxing game on." For some reason, my thing isn't loading, so I've got actually work to do. But I'm going to try to get it done real quick. If I don't, I'll get like tons of phone calls and stuff. I mean, it could be that you just didn't pay the invoice. I don't understand why. These guys started. There's a one pocket league up here, and Julie's playing in a one pocket league now. And she got a game off. I didn't see what happened. She got a game off her previous match, and that was Jim Davis. And Jim's no, walk in the park, so however, Derek here is a little bit more experienced in the game. Looks like Derek's running some balls here. Mike Gilly, I'll get you in, but I'm gonna wait till this one is over. Because if I switch the audio while it's in I mean it could crash the machine actually. So I'm gonna do it in between games at least. Sometimes it will. Sometimes it'll just switch over, but that's the only way I can get you in on Zoom. They changed something, so it's not as easy to do anymore. Hunter and Zach are Hill, and it's been going what? 3.5 hours? Matt, is that like 3.5 hours? It's like Derek got that game. I believe so. There's a nice ball counter. Looks like Julie's legs. Oh, I thought it froze. It didn't. I got it back. Were you watching that? Did Derek finish? Did Derek finish? I think so, yeah. I mean, that's okay. I got to do my work. I'm almost done. All right, I'm done. I just what I gotta do? Gotta do something else. Oh, I wanted to see about that YouTube channel. The thing is when I kill the stream on YouTube, it takes a while for the thing to expire. But if you refresh it, you'll see that it thinks there's two streams coming in. Like it says Ben Zimmer and Don Miller are streaming now. It's not because I killed it. But the Julian Derrick one is live. So if you go to that one, it's getting a signal. But YouTube hangs up, so you have to wait till it thinks I'm done, and then that video will be there. Otherwise, you could check Facebook. Because I got Arling gonna be trying to make a clip of this Ben Z shot, or at least looking at it for me, so I can get a timestamp. Think did Hunter win? That match is finally over. That's over, but I'm not sure. I think Hunter won. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All I know is it's over.
Tony Love and Clay Davis. Table 11.
He won. Hunter won. Okay, Hunter won. I have to restart the Facebook stream because the 10-hour limit is coming up. So I'm gonna restart that, and we'll see you in a minute. Make sure you follow the Billiardnet page, and You'll see the note. I have to start. I have to restart it, otherwise it'll hang me up for 3 minutes. Nice shot. Nice shot, kid.
See, now here you go.
Ari Piranha.
What's the question? I think it's after he's done. I think it's after he's done. All right, Julie forgot to spot her ball, so she will spot it after Derek is done with his inning. Yeah, because if you do it now, it changes. But you do it. You spot it now. I don't see a coin up there, but all right. So Derek's got one ball, and Julie must be even, even though she didn't show us she's in debt. Ah, she went for a Scott Frost power one pocket shot. Honestly, it wasn't bad. She didn't. I mean, she doesn't unless he can make the 1-4, which is not dead. He may shoot at this 15 ball, but it's a little dangerous. My gully's calling me. I have to get it after this match. Let me get the headphones out. Because, I mean, I have two headsets here, but I have to switch the total audio configuration. All right, so the big D has got the left side. He's got 2 balls in his hole. This is a race to 2, so it's a B-side match. So race to 2 is not something you can mess around with. You can't make mistakes, really. That's a good shot. It's a really good shot. He's got no choice but to pretty much leave her something really long. Or he could have thinned the 10 ball on the right side and got to the short rail. That would be the very conservative, but 100% safe shot because nobody's banking anything. If you're on the short rail, there's no shot there. Then again, she could have knocked out his 10. But she's going to shoot at the 7 now. He gave her this opportunity, but she earned it by ducking him behind the 10 so good. Well, I would think Derek will play the 13 and run into the 1 and then possibly have a couple more balls here, actually. Got to make this ball, though. See, now he can run these 3 off for sure. I would have thought you would have went forward to play the 10. Now you got, now you got to play a combination with the duck in a pocket. Unless it goes past it. Yeah, I didn't think it was. I would have went forward with that. Because then you have the 10. You didn't realize how tight it was, I suppose. But it's a 4-0 on ball count. I would think you're supposed to make the 7 and bank the 4. Or if you want, actually banking the 4 is really good right here, as long as you make sure you get it. You get the 4-7. Okay. Well, make the 3 and bank the 4. I mean, she's not going to miss too many shots. She might get outmoved, but she's not going to miss too many balls.
I'm literally coming. I need it.
All right, I got you.
You look like shit
Yeah,
there.
I got you. I'll do it.
If you want to watch that Ben Z match, it's now available. It's under the videos library. Or no, it's under the live library. Ben Zimmer versus Don Miller. See, it only ended a few minutes ago, so it thinks. 4-3 is the ball count. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. I don't know if Mike Cease is watching, but this dude just sent me a picture of these blanks. Oh, well, the ball comes up after he shoots. Well, he was in the middle of shooting. So you're telling me it's in a full inning after? So she would shoot, and then after she shoots, and then it would come up? Not sure, but whatever the rules are in one pocket dog that work. That's probably what the official rules are. Okay, so basically, because she forgot it, Derek shoots. When he's done shooting, she shoots. And then when she's done shooting, it's supposed to come up. Mm. Well, I suppose it makes sense because she's the one that made the mistake. Um, so if it were to be spotted after he shoots, it possibly could benefit her. So you wait till she's done again and then spot it. That's what Gully is saying. And he doesn't play a hell of a lot on one pocket for being a 6 in a handicap tournament. LOL. Yeah, well, see, I mean, my mind only works in like legitimate ways. Like, it doesn't like go outside of reality too often, right? So he should be a 6, and he's a 5. I got to talk to Joe. We'll see how Joe's doing. We talked about doing an event this summer, probably big table 8 ball again, but 100% everything from start to finish, from the first posting of the flyer to the hype letter to running the tournament was my task. Building a players list. We had like 40 something guys, didn't we? There's so many balls down there, you'd think you'd make one of them, right? I mean, that's why you shoot it. Now, if I mean, Julie's got to hit the 12 to make the 11, and hopefully the 12 will go towards her side and does not leave a 5 ball bank for Derek, or the 12 for that matter. Yeah, that's a good shot. She controlled the cue ball, got movement on the balls. She doesn't leave a bank unless you leave the one, which wasn't really in that shot. And it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't bank the one. He's ahead. Play the score. Play a little more aggressive. He's up 5-3, although it's not. Is he kicking it? This is the ball that you are not supposed to shoot at. LOL. But sometimes people do shoot at it. Definitely banking this to her hole. Just don't leave the five. So you carry the cue ball forward. I would have brought it more forward. You still leave five here. But that 12 ball rolled up a little high. You're supposed to play these banks with pocket speed so they become more of a threat to the hole even when you missed them. Just like as a general guideline. Well, Derek leaves her this one ball, and bet your bottom dollar she's going to shoot it. Probably just a nice, easy stroke with a rolling ball. So she can get to the 12. Oh, she played a stop shot. Well, I mean, you're going to shoot the 12. Oh, a rare miss, but she played the cue ball good. She kind of played it where she could shoot the 5 if she made that one. We got an off angle bank here, and the 5 is in the lane. He might still try to leg it to his hole. Yeah. 5-4 is the ball count. Favor of Derek Reynolds on the left side. In a race to 2. This is tricky because obviously, if you cut this ball to avoid the 5 to bring that ball out, you're going to leave the 5. But the goal is to try to get both balls out, which what she did, but it didn't work. And sometimes it's really tough to predict how the balls are going to react. So this puts Derek up 5-3 in ball count. I'm sorry, 5-4 or 6-4. So he needs 2. She needs 4. All right, let's see if Julie sees the 2 railing. Oh, she saw it. No, that's good at, she hit it that hard, even though she missed it because it rolled down more. So by the straight, the short rail, so now there's no cross involved. There's no one rail cross available. Although I bet $500 Julie's shooting the eight. Maybe like half a tip right to hold up the eight a little bit, or top right. I mean, she's gonna hold it up a little bit. That's why I gotta hold it up more. That was almost a disastrous mistake, but it's like a triple kiss. It did not leave Julie anything, but I think you banked the five actually. You just pick a good spot on the like half of the moon on the left side with a little bit of right hand spin, and you're cutting it backwards in a straight line, just like that. It's a good try. You got two ways you can play this. You can play the eight to dig the five out, or you can cross the five to maybe get the eight out with the Q. Then again, there's a lot of balls going on there. You might get a kiss and not do something. I'm fine, thank you. Like I said, there's a lot of things there to worry about, but he got away with it. Uh, there is a really nice two rail shot here. I'm gonna dig into this ball with a little bit of English. It's got to open up more though. I mean, you just don't hit those kind of shots without playing the game because they don't come up in other games. You're not going to be like, oh, yeah, I like this two railer here in this nine ball set. No, they don't come up. So the more you play the game, the more you get a feel for the shots. And a shot like that, obviously, if you're playing bank pool, you're probably an easy bank. So really, that's just a pure one pocket shot. Unless you're playing like banks by the rail, then you might see something like that more often. Renee, you can't. What is it? I'll send you a link. We're sorry you're not feeling good. Let's see here. I'll send you a direct link. There you go. I want to thank half you guys who called me and sent me messages when I posted, like, hey, what's wrong with my leg? It hurts. And then everyone said, you better go to ER right now. You're going to die. So I did that night and ended up, I mean, fighting a serious skin infection. But after taking good care of it and resting and taking antibiotics, I'm feeling probably 95%. I mean, if I didn't post that video and say, "Hey, what do you think I should do?" Then, I mean, it could have got worse. I mean, I'm not a complete idiot. If it got so swollen, it was like, I better do something about this. But I had a number of people call me immediately, and they're like, "Dude, you got to go to the hospital now, ASAP, ER. We don't care about the costs. You better go." You just have to like practice and see how these balls react. Like how thick and how thin you hit them with how much side spin. What's I heard something about a 3-man. I mean, that sounds fun. It's possible. I think there's another event that maybe I'm wanted at, but I'm not sure. And then I also have oh man, if she hit that ball with, I don't know how she could hit that ball much better, but it ran out of gas, but the trajectory was perfect. Um Sounds like a good time. I mean, it's obviously 2 hours away, but I know exactly where to set up at cushions and like what table to play on and stuff. 6-4 continues to be the ball count. Hmm. If the 5 and the 10 weren't so, I mean, there's kind of a 2-rail shot with the 8, but the 5 and the 10 are just, I think they're too much in the way to risk it. Probably just going to play off it. But the problem is you don't want to leave a bank in the 5 or the 10. You don't want to leave those banks. Yeah, it's kind of a mistake, really, but I get it because the 2-row wasn't there. But I mean, Derek's gonna bank this 5 with impunity. He's gonna hope the 8 does not go down by Julie's side. Oh, okay. You're saying Kevin Kavanaugh, Zach McKee, and hmm, Adams, obviously the anchor of that team. And Zach would be the anchor of your team. Ed, Timmy. Well, it's pretty balanced, really. It might give them slight hometown advantage, but how is the format? I'm so surprised he did not bank that 5 ball. I mean, am I missing? You got to bank it now. He has to bank it now. You don't know Timmy Blanton, do you? Actually, probably not many people know him, but that's basically half of their state team.
Shane Drunken Broad, Jack Karma, table 17.
I think I like you guys in that. Yeah, I'm curious why he really didn't play the 5 there originally. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he needs 1 now. Maybe because he made the 8 somehow. I missed it. I missed that too. Like looking at the screen and stuff. Well, this is all predicated upon probably Zach Edwards feeling better, but he's supposed to be giving Chad Zimmer 7 games to 21 for 400, so 800 in the middle. There might be a game at the Silver Rail. I don't know, Richie, Persinger, or Mackey. Maybe I'm gonna talk to John, but I don't know if John's coming down here. He said he was coming down, but he hadn't come down yet. Oh, you want to play? Huh, that usually works. I tried to see if Clay was interested, and he is, but he has some family issues he has to take care of tomorrow. Uh, Besides, I mean, I'm play losing another 500 in a game that I think I'm supposed to win. I just gotta stay away and like vacuum the floor and walk in the park and talk to horses, and I think that's what I gotta do. Hey, actually, I got a guy that does want to play you, but he's like a while away. He's like, I don't know if he would just come up randomly. Um, fuck, what's his name? He messaged me. Sean Miller. I mean, they all see you gamble. They're like, I want to play this kid. He's cool. I want to be like this cool kid. I want to play this kid. I mean, it's.
I don't know what. Are we moving to the A side? This is the B side. I mean, I'll do the B side game. You might want to still do the B side. Actually, it's like. Jim Davis, DP line, table 14. Oh, I didn't know this was. Take 2 seconds. Yeah. Kind of fall. Yeah, no, I like. Jimmy's a good player. Steve.
I turn my head and it's over. Nice job. I'm gonna try to do this real quick, okay? Because we want to get my buddy Gully in here to um guest commentate. Um, shit. You know what? I have to unplug. Man, hold on. I don't have an extra Thunderbolt port.